Most Xero users stick with the default profit and loss or balance sheet reports and missed out on the powerful customization tools built into Xero. One of our clients, a F&B-based business in Klang Valley, couldn't get the visibility on outlet-wise profit and salary breakdowns until we showed them how to use Xero's custom reports properly. In this video, I'll show you how to build advanced reports using the chart of accounts, custom groupings, and formulas, so your reports actually drive the business decisions. Before you even touch on the custom reporting tools, your foundation must be solid, your chart of accounts. All custom reporting is based on account codes and types. If your P&L or balance sheet feels cluttered or confusing, it's probably the time to clean up your COA first. Please check on the link below in the description about how to set up chart of accounts in Malaysia. Now, let's kickstart with the sharing of today's topic.
So what are the reports can be customized in Xero? Usually we'll customize the profit and loss account and balance sheet. So now let's go to the reports. You can click on accounting, click on reports. You can choose the profit and loss account or balance sheet account. So for this video, we will use profit and loss account as the example. So there are a few things I want to share with you guys here. So before you want to customize your reports, please ensure the reports that can customize with Xero are those with having this edit layout button. So once you click into it, you will be able to see the back end of the Xero reporting system that you can customize further. So there are a few things I'll be covering you today. So there are three. First is you can do multi-level grouping within the reports. Secondly, add a new row. For example, in Malaysia, we usually will have a net profit after tax row. Last one, you can adding a new column as well, depending on what Xero has in the system. Without further ado, let's kickstart in the first one, multi-level grouping. So the first thing that you can see is, for example, in this sales account, I want to have two levels of grouping. First, you need to build the first level of grouping, which is, for example, this sales account, I can select it and click on this group selection. I can put total income. So once I selected that, this is how I build the first level of grouping. So if you want to have a second level of grouping, for example, I want to select this other revenue and then I click on this group on selection. So you can put as total other revenue group. So other than that, the things that usually we will do the grouping is actually for the expense account. So this is another first level of grouping for total other revenue group. So if you want to group this and also total income, so since you want to highlight two accounts at the same time, so you can use the keyboard control, you can press on it and then hold it and then select the total income. You can see these two groups will be highlighted together, and then you can click on this group selection to create the main group of these two groups. So once you select group selection, you can put total income here. So you can see I got the first level total income, second level of total other revenue group, and total income. In Xero, you also can play with the drag and drop feature. For example, you can select this total income and then click on it and then drag and drop to the top. So you can switch the locations of your account straight away. The other example, you want to include this interest income under the total other revenue group. Again, after you highlight it, you can drag and drop into this account. So this is how you create this multi-level grouping. If you want to have a third level or fourth level, you can do the same thing as I showed you just now. So other than that, the things that usually we will do the grouping is actually for the expense account. So for example, I want to have the financial expenses. I can choose the realized currency gains account and then unrealized currency gains, and also bank revaluation, and also the depreciation. So you can see I can highlight a few different accounts at the same time. So how to do this is when you select one account, right? For example, bank valuation. If you want to highlight the other few accounts that is not together in the list, You can use the control keyboard again, press on it and hold it and select the other accounts. For example, interest expense, realized currency gains, unrealized currency gains, and also depreciation together. So with this 5 account, you can click on group selection and then you can name it to financial expenses. So this is how you group the first account. So again, you can drag and drop to make it look nicer. The other thing you actually can do is consulting and accounting and also legal expenses. So in Malaysia context, you might have, company secretary expenses, audit fee, tax agent fee, so on and so forth, right? You actually can group it together as well, that I'll call it as professional expenses. So again, I can do all of it, drag and drop again. So lastly, if all the rest of the accounts is the same thing, you can select the first one. And the other keyboard that you can use is called Shift keyboard. So again, you can press on it and then go to the last one and just press on it while you're holding the Shift button. So you can see it will highlight everything all together, and then you can group and put as an operating expenses. So this is how you do your grouping in your expenses. So it depends on your own preference. You might want to split it to human resource expenses, director expenses, advertising and marketing expenses, so on and so forth. It depends on your own preference. So the other things that, as I mentioned, the second is to add a new row for net profit after tax, because in Xero defaults, this is always the net profit. So you might want to first rename it into net profit before tax, and then you need to add a row, new rows here. You can click on top, and then first you need to do a group first, because you need to put a new group called income tax for the year, where you will be recording all your income tax for the year as well. So once you created the group, you can select, drag and drop to the bottom, and then after that, you need to put this income tax expenses. Again, drag and drop to put under the group. So this group automatically will fall under this income tax for the year. And lastly, you need to create the final row to reflect the net profit after tax. So you can click on this new row again, click on formula, and then you can name it as net profit after tax. And then you can insert to choose what you want to do. So typically, all the things that are appearing here is based on how you build the group at top. First thing, you need to choose the net profit before tax. If you scroll down, you can choose the net profit before tax, and then you click on minus and insert the income tax for the year. So once you've done that, basically, this is how you customize your report from the Xero's default profit and loss account report. So you can see what I've done, multi-level of grouping. Second thing, to adding a new row. And then lastly, if you want to include the new columns, you can click on this column and then you can add whatever Xero has provided to you. So these are the top 3 things that you can customize within a profit and loss account. And once you have done it, the first thing you need to do is update the layout on the top right side. After you click on it, this is a very, very important step. You must not forget about it. So you must save as a custom report for this customized report. So once you click on this, and then you can just rename it into customized report for profit and loss account. And for my own preference, usually I won't make this custom report to the default because I want to remain the original template so that I can customize to something different in the future. Alright, so once you've done it, you can click on save. So this whole philosophy, it works exactly the same like balance sheet, but balance sheet usually we won't add any new formulas, we just do grouping. But again, it's up to you how you want to present your balance sheet. You actually can play with the formula, all these things, so that it still matches your own requirements. Next, let's talk about where to find all the customized reports that you have done within Xero. Alright, so you can go to accounting, reports, you will find a custom tab here that you can click into it, and you will be seeing all the customized reports here. So previously I've created a customized report 2 that I name it as this, and this is the one that I've just created recently. And you want to make this report as a favorite, you can click on this star button. So after you click on this, it will appear under your accounting and under the favorite reports here. So this would cut short the time that you spend to extract the reports that you always want to see. So some of the questions I also gotten from our customers as well, what are the reports that can customize as well? So for those reports that can customize the whole layout, typically is profit and loss account and also the balance sheet. But sometimes you might want to have some customized report for your own preference. So for example, you actually can click on, let's say, age receivable summary. So you just want to filter a certain kind of customers that you want. So in this report, you can see there's no edit layout button on the below. So you can't edit the layout for this, but you can filter some of the things that you wanted only for your AR reports. For example, I just want to see the age receivable summary for basket case and also Bayside Club only every time I want to access. So again, you can click on this filter, click on this contact. I can select basket case and Bayside Club only. So once I apply this filter and I update, and this is the age receivable summary for these two contacts where you want to access to it every time. So the other things that you can play with is you can click on Save As button and click on Custom. And this is a normal age receivable summary report that you actually can put in the name like basket group, for example. Means basket case and Bayside Club is under the same group. So you actually can rename it and then save it. So again, once you're done, you can go back to the custom report here. Just refresh it, then you'll be able to see the age receivable summary that I created for basket group just now. It is here. And if you want to favorite this report, you can go ahead and click on it, and then you can access to this age receivable summary for basket group every time you access to Xero. So this is other customized reports that you can customize it other than profit and loss account and balance sheet, which you can do the whole build up on the reports. But age receivables, like age payables, general ledgers, account transactions, so on and so forth, this report, you can't change the layout, but you're still able to customize certain report for your own preference. So that's all for this sharing, and I've covered what other reports can be customized in Xero. So this is the advanced guide for you to customize your report in Xero.
So there are 3 common mistakes to avoid. First, not grouping the accounts logically in P&L. Second, using a general sales account name, for example, sales, to represent all different types of sales and did not split the sales based on your nature of business. Third, forgetting to align the COA codes across all your Xero organizations if you're doing the consolidation. To fix this, please always standardize your COA, label reports clearly, and save the custom views. So there are 7 best practices summary. First, start with a clean chart of accounts. Second, use layout editor to group and simplify. Third, set formulas for meaningful subtotals. Fourth, filter reports by your own requirements. Fifth, save and reuse the reports. Don't start from scratch. Sixth, export to Excel or PDF for your stakeholders. And lastly, the 7th, use management reports for monthly reviews. If you need help building custom reports in Xero that actually makes sense for your business, please reach out to Caltrix. We help Malaysian SMEs turn messy data into powerful decision-making tools. See you in the next video.